Hey, good people. How y'all doing this evening? Very Merry Christmas. I know it was yesterday. Happy New Year. Counting down. It is coming. And I'm going to be faithful and do what I said I was going to do. I was going to show up. So I'm showing up. So, hey, thank you for tuning in. If you're watching the replay, still interact. Put some stuff in the chat and say, hey. Today, I'm talking about planning and how important it is, because you know the new year is coming. Everybody has a plan, and I can't say that I believe in New Year's resolutions, but I think for some people it's important to have a resolution. It's important to have something that you're planning for, something that you're going after. So I just wanted to share with you all some nuggets, some takeaways to think about as you're planning, as you're thinking about planning for the new year. So the first thing that I want to talk about is setting clear and concise goals. Setting clear and concise goals. What does that mean? That means being crystal clear. Hey, cousin Michelle, Wenda, setting clear and concise goals. So what that means is being crystal clear on the goals that you're setting. And then as you're clear on the goals, then you can come up with an action plan to help you reach those goals. So if you're not clear on exactly what the goal is, you won't be clear on how to create the action steps to meet those goals. So I'm thinking about right off the top of my head, because it's the new year, a lot of people want to lose weight. So you just say, I just want to lose some weight. But if you're not crystal clear on and concise with the goal, a crystal clear, concise goal would be, first of all, Teresa McCurry, don't want to lose nothing. I want to gain. So I want to gain a slender figure. So I want to think about it in that capacity. But anyway, that's just me. So most people say they want to lose weight. I want to gain a slender figure. So if that's the goal, that's a vague goal. That's an ambiguous goal. It's not clear and concise. How do I make that into a clear and concise goal? I say, I want to gain a slender figure by losing 10 pounds within the next 60 days by eating healthier and exercising. That's clear, but it's not concise. So how do I make it clear and concise? I say, I want to gain a slender figure by exercising and eating healthier. I'm going to exercise 3 days a week. I'm going to do 30 minutes of cardiovascular exercise. And I'm also going to do 30 minutes of lifting weight exercise 3 days a week, whether it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, whether it's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And I'm going to do it in the morning. For me, morning exercise is better because my energy level is higher and I can get it done. By the end of the day, when I used to try to exercise, because I know myself better now, I know that I need to exercise in the morning. My energy level would be low and I would do a haphazard exercise routine. So that is having a clear and concise goal. So what we want to do is have clear and concise goals when it comes to planning. Another thing that we want to do an environmental analysis. What does that mean? I want to look at my environment. My environment is the people that I hang around, the places that I go, the things that I'm exposed to. Is my environment conducive to my goal? That's a question that you have to ask yourself. Is the people that I'm hanging around conducive to my destiny? Is the places that I go helping me get closer to my goal? Is the people that I talk to, the conversations that I'm having, the things that I'm watching on TV, even the music that I'm listening to, is this helping me get closer to my goal? Is it helping me to plan for my next? If it's not, then change it. I always tell my husband that when I'm in the car, I like to listen to NPR. NPR is called Idea Streams, and they have different programs. It's a talk radio show. And I always feel like I'm so much smarter when I get out the car than I was when I got in the car, because they're always teaching you something. You're always learning something. So while you're listening to those programs, you're learning something. You can even go to YouTube and listen to some inspirational, motivational videos videos and sermons and stuff like that to make it your environment conducive to your destiny, to make your environment conducive to your goal. Hey, Bianca, Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. I love you. So that's the number 2, making your environment conducive to your goal. And then the last one I would say, allocating your resources to help you meet your goal. How much money are you willing to invest in yourself to get where it is that you want to go? Are you going to invest in classes? Are you going to invest in workshops? Are you going to get certificates that you need to help advance you to be closer to the goal, to help you get to where it is that you want to be? You have to be willing to invest your time, your talent, and your treasure towards the things that you want to accomplish. So that's why planning is so important. And in the midst of planning, I don't know if you all have, me and my husband have had some amazing plans, and God sideswiped those plans and we had to do something else. But it doesn't mean that you don't plan. So you always want to plan. There's a saying that said, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So you want to at least have a plan. If you have to deviate from that plan, if you have to pivot from that plan, that's okay, but at least have a plan. Have a working document. A plan is a working document. And as you're working through that document, it helps you to focus on where it is that you want to go. And when you have a plan, it also helps you to say yes to the things that you need to say yes to. And it helps you to say no to the things that you need to say no to. Because if I don't have a plan, then I don't have a destination for where it is that I want to go. I always say, you know what? If you don't have a plan, just think about it. If I wanted to leave Cleveland and I went to the airport and I said, I want to leave Cleveland, I want to get out of here right now. What's the first thing they're going to ask me? They're going to say, where you want to go? I don't know where I want to go. I just want to leave Cleveland. They won't even be able to sell me a ticket if I don't have a destination. So how much more do you need to have a plan for your life if you can't even get a ticket to leave Cleveland if you don't have a plan? If you don't have a plan for your life, how do you know when you get there? How do you know what roads will take you there? So it's so important for us to have a plan for our life. In the Bible, it says, many are the plans in a man's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that will prevail. So then that's when we want to yield our plan to God's purpose for our life. But the first thing that we have to do is have a plan. And then that way we know that at least we have a plan, we have a roadmap of where it is that we want to go. And then we want to step back and come up with the action steps. What are the action steps that I need to take to get me to that planned out area, to get me to where it is that I want to be? So I always say, begin with the end in mind. That's a quote from Stephen Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So in that book, he says, begin with the end in mind. He says, dream about where it is that you want to go. Dream about what it is that you want to do. Write it all down. And then once you say, that's the destination, that's where I want to go, that's what I want to do, then you back up and you take the necessary steps to get where it is that you want to go. Is that simple? It really is, because I'm sure you all heard the statement, how do you eat an elephant? You eat an elephant one bite at a time. How do you get to your destination? One step at a time. So for you all that don't know, I am Teresa S. McCurry, the CIO, Chief Inspirational Officer of Super T Inspires, and I'm also the co-founder of McCurry Ministries International, and I'm the co-founder of New Beginnings Fellowship International. And I'm just coming on here to share my heart with you, and so you all can get to know me and know what it is that we have going on and know what it is that we offer. So New Beginnings Fellowship International, we help train leaders in ministry, in the marketplace, and in fivefold ministry offices. So that's what my husband and I do. And we're developing an academy right now. So in that academy, it's called MBFI, Membership and Academy. So we'll be opening that up soon. So stay tuned on Facebook. Reach out to us on our website, mbfellowship.org, mvfellowshipinternational.org, and then you can sign up to get on our mailing list, and we can send you information about that. So that's what we're doing right now. So if you have not thought about what it is that I want to plan for, what it is that I want to strive for within the next 60 days, the next 90 days, even in the next year. So what I want to do, I want to write it down. The Bible also talks about write the vision, make it plain, so those that read it can run with it. And when I think about that scripture, I think about people that are in business and they say, you know what? I'm looking for an investor. I'm looking for somebody to partner with me with a business. Do you have it all in writing? No, I got it all in my head. That's no way to do business. You have to have it all in writing, and you have to write it down and share it with those that can help you. Share it with those who the Lord puts it on your heart to share it with, because you never know who's going to be your anointed destiny helper. You never know who God is going to place in your life to help you get to that next level. I'm not of the school of thought. You don't share it. You keep it all to yourself, because you never know who's going to steal your ideal or who's going to steal your thought. You can't steal nothing that's mine. You can't steal nothing that's mine, because you don't have my personality. You can't steal nothing that's mine because you don't have my flavor. So even if you are doing the same thing that I'm doing, it's not going to come across the same. I think my 10 minutes is up, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Go back and watch the replay if you're just now getting on. I was talking about the importance of planning and how planning is everything. We have to have a plan if we're going to move forward with the things that the kingdom has entrusted to us. So write the vision, make it plain, and have a plan. So again, I am Teresa S. McCurry. I want to come on to inspire, influence, and impact you for the kingdom of God. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Love you muchy muchy. Bye-bye.